Afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday afternoon here in Florida, burning up. It's hot as crap. Of course, I guess it's hot all over the country. I think we're all looking forward to a little bit cooler weather. But hey, I told you guys on Facebook I was going to start doing some more videos and stuff, giving you guys an idea of the things that were going on. And so today's Sunday. Last night was in Fort Pierce, Florida. Lisa won her fight. You guys that keep up with Lisa, she's always training in the gym. And last night she did real well. She dominated all 3 rounds, and came home with that win last night. So I'm happy for her. Congratulations, Lisa. I love you, honey. So it's Sunday, and back to work in the barn here. And today I'm working on this 402 big block Chevrolet for a friend of mine. It goes in a big old square body truck, and we're degreeing in the camshaft. I thought I'd just do a quick little video on degreeing in the cam, which I've had a bunch of people call me and text me, have me talk to them over the phone. How do you do it? So I'm just going to go over the basics. Like anything, there's you can split it into real fine hair. So I'm just going to touch on the basics and get you guys an idea of the right way to go about it, so you at least know that you're got the camshaft degreed in right on your stuff. So first thing I'd suggest that y'all do is get you a large diameter wheel. The bigger the wheel is, the easier it is to read. If you got one of them little 6-inch wheels or whatever, and it's 360 degrees in a circle, they just isn't that much. It's just hard to read. Real easy to mess up on. So I would suggest that you get you a nice diameter wheel like this Pro wheel that we use. Real simple. Just make yourself a quick little indicator. You can pick a piece of coat hanger. I actually made a deal with a bolt and welded this little piece of TIG filler rod on it right here, to where you can use it to find a reference point. And when you put a dial indicator, put number 1, like we've got the crank in the motor, just 1 rod and piston, number 1 rod and piston. Got a deck bridge here on number 1, got number 1 piston and rod in it, obviously you can see that. And you can buy these tools from Summit, Jegs, whoever. They're cheap. You can get a high dollar ones, you can get inexpensive ones. What you want to do is you always want to put an indicator on number 1 intake lobe on the camshaft, and then a dial indicator on the piston. And then what I have everybody do, even the guys that's worked for me in the past, is you bring it up. You would think just 0 and stop, but that's not it. What you want to do is you back it up and then come up to 15 thousandths before top dead center, which would be, of course, 95 on the gauge, and stop, and then mark the wheel. And then you go back up to your gauge, go to 0, go 15 after. So it's 15 thousandths before, 15 thousandths after, just like that, and mark the wheel. And so now if you look, if we would have just went off of 0 on the gauge, it's 6 degrees before top dead center and 7 after. So we would have been off by a degree on our camshaft. So what we want to look for now is we take those two, we split the difference, which our true top dead center is 1 degree after top dead center. And then we do the same thing on the camshaft. We'll turn the motor over, just keep going until that intake valve lobe on that camshaft, you see it starting to come up now. And we do the same thing. We come all the way up to 0. And then what we'll do is we back it up and come to 15 thousandths before, which would be 95. Like so. And then mark the wheel. And then we go back. We go past 0, go to 15 thousandths after, like that, and mark the wheel. Now we count how many we got here. So there's 80, we're on 86, 96 is 10, 106 would be 20, 116 would be 30, 126 would be 40. So there's 40 degrees between them two marks. We split the difference, it'd be 20. So we could go from 86, 96, 106. So our camshaft is at 106, but you got to remember, we were off by 1 degree here, so we subtract that 1 degree. So this camshaft, intake center line on this camshaft is 105 degrees. 105 is where it is now. And also one thing just to bear in mind is as the engine's running, when the timing chain stretches, it retards cam timing. So we're at 105 now with no load on that timing chain. But when this thing's running, that chain is going to stretch and move a little bit and retard cam timing. So this number very well can grow to 107, 108 degrees because of timing chain stretch. And we're looking for a 105 degree intake center line on this particular camshaft. What I did is I just come to CompCam's website. I found the part number of the cam that we're using and looked up intake center line, which is CompCam's manufacturer's recommendation on this camshaft. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to give y'all a real quick rundown on degreeing in a camshaft. Nothing, no big deal. These sockets that you see, those are available through Summit or Jegs or tool manufacturers, whatever. You can get every bit of this stuff pretty reasonable. So it doesn't take a whole lot of money to do this, and it's always a good idea to just check your stuff, guys. So that's it, and that's my video for the day. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and Lisa and I is going to be leaving out this coming Thursday afternoon, heading to Crossville, Tennessee for that Quick 8 shootout here coming up next weekend. Love you guys. We'll talk to y'all soon.